Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and that is the Object 261, the Tier 10 Soviet SPG, and we're on the south spawn of Tundra. Now the name of the driver of this SPG is Incoming Shell. Don't know what the significance of that means, but I'm sure he sends out a lot of them. Shells that are incoming, that is. Okay, he's moving up to a firing position, knocking a few bushes over, but that doesn't matter. He's being joined by his teammate who's in an M53-55. This is a tier 10 battle, so we're bound to have lots of lovely targets he can fire at. Okay, he's going to the very back and he's turning around, getting ready to fire. Okay, he's going to fire at the hill. From this position, if he backs up a little, he can get some good shots on the enemy who are trying to approach the hill. There's a whole bunch of them. In fact, actually, there's a massive load. And he gets a lovely shot in there, hits the M48 pattern, and also damages the Super Conqueror as well. And he's moving just a little, relocates, make sure you can't be counter battery. Okay, he's extending his aim again. He's almost completed his reload. He's loaded. Now, which target's he going to go for? Conventional wisdom is you go for the one right in the centre, which has the tanks around it, but none of them are putting forward except for the Super Conqueror. So that's what he seems to be going for, and he gets 157 hit on the pattern. Now, as you know, the Object 261 has an 18cm howitzer. That's the B1P. It's got an alpha damage of 900 hit points per shot. Dialing in the aim on the M103, and a lovely hit, direct hit, 274 hit points, 2 critical hits. And a good stun on the others as well. The pattern and the M103 also picked up stun. Looks like he's going for the Super Conqueror again. Almost completed load. No, he's going to go for the pattern. It's the most visible. And the round lands short. But I'm pretty sure that round would have damaged, or at least probably stunned, the Super Conqueror. Now he's relocating. In fact, actually, he's getting much closer. I think he's trying to get up on that rise, but no, he couldn't go onto that. So he's backing up just a little. Ah, no, he's trying a second time. No, he slid off this time. It can be difficult sometimes trying to find a good firing position. I must admit, I've never used that as a firing position, but most of the enemy on the hill have been, well, they've been wiped out. So really now he can go up onto the hill and use the hill to fire down on the enemy. But he's determined to get up there, and no, didn't work this time. Yep, he's decided he's going to move forward. He might as well. From up on top of the hill, he can get good shots in on the enemy, and they can't see him. In fact, they wouldn't be expecting to look on the hill for the Arty. Even when he knocks the trees down, they might think that was one of the other tanks. They're not likely to see him from up here. Actually, he's going the opposite side. He's not going to stay on the hill. He's going to go right into enemy territory. I think he's going to be sneaky, and he's going to go up into the northeast corner of the map, somewhere the enemy wouldn't dream of looking for him. Yep, he's definitely climbing up there. And the GW Tiger on his team has just been taken out by the Emil. But just before that happened, the GW Tiger took out the enemy GW Tiger. Okay, they've got a 2-tank advantage at the moment. Now he's trying to goat up the other side. Yep. Well, he's managed to make it up. The enemy's in his cap, but obviously his team is also capping, but they've come out of the cap, and they're now going to try and reset their own cap. That T95 is guarding the gate, the bridge rather. Now he can get good shots onto the other side of the hill, that rock right in the centre of the cap, which is normally where the enemy will hide. And there's the Emil. It was the Emil that was in the cap, but he's pulled out of the cap now. There's the T95. Now you can hit that from the rear. That T95 is going to get hit very badly by his teammates. The Emil's the more dangerous target, but he hasn't. It's a very difficult shot from there. He overshot, but he still managed to get a piece of him. With splash, 67 hit points and some stun. Unfortunately, T95 has just taken out the IS-7, and the Super Conqueror is backing off. Now he needs to get around into that T95 quick. Rounds out, and he does. 3 critical hits. I think he's tracked him. There's 3 enemy left. The Object 261 on the enemy team, the T95 and the Emil 2. Now we don't know where the Emil 2... Oh, there is the Emil 2. We can see him now. He's on the railway line. So he's shooting at the Super Conqueror. And another good hit on the T95. This time 268 hit points. And that Super Conqueror is having to back away. In fact, I think he was about to fall off the bridge. But he's facing that T95 and he's losing hit points to the Emil. And he kills the Emil. Unfortunately, Super Conqueror is taken out, which means it's just the M5355 and incoming shell in his Object 261 against the T95 and the enemy Object 261. Now they can't see where the enemy is, that's the problem. They're over in the north of the enemy territory. And if they start capping, the T95 is just going to cross the bridge, walk in and try and shoot them. But he's saying to his teammates, who are saying it's all over, and he's saying no it's not, and this is the right attitude to take. Take out the enemy, go after them. If you have to, shotgun them, but you never give up. The M53 is going to go spot because he's got a better speed than the Object 261, and he's got a better turret for shotgunning. It's the swivel turret, so he can spot to find out where they are. If they enter the cap, he can spot them, and the Object 261 can fire at them. Yes, they are capping. Okay, so the M53 is going to find out where they are. Incoming shell shoots them and kills them. Now he's aiming that side of the rock because I suspect that's where they're going to park. There's the Object 261. Rounds out, and he splashes him. And the M53 tries a shotgun on the T95, but he fails. And they're going after the M53, and they kill him. Right, incoming shell is now going to have to deal with the both of these himself, but he's lining up a shot on the T95. He knows where it's going. Okay, now he has to move. The Object 261 is in the cap. He's going to have to come down from his perch. He comes the fast way down. I've never seen an Object 261 move as fast. I think he's going to have to come across the bridge because he hasn't got really enough time to go around the back. At least I don't think so. Yep, he's going to cross the bridge. I think he's going to see first if he can get a sight on the enemy capping beforehand. He might be able to use the Super Conqueror as a shield. No, he's going to cross. He's going to go and shotgun the enemy Object 261, who's very weak, who's been badly damaged, and so's the T95, and he can shotgun him. And he shotguns the Object 261. Now he needs to get out of there quick before the T95 can find him, and he does. He can reload. He can then hunt the T95 and shotgun him too. This is the attitude of a good Arty player. Fight to the end. Never give in. Never surrender. Go for the enemy. Take the battle to them and win. This is what we do at What Arty Noobs. We refuse to surrender. We refuse to suicide. We fight to the bitter end. And we take as many of the enemy with us as we can. He's loading a premium round this time. He accidentally automatically loaded a standard round, but a premium round will give a much bigger hit on that T95. And I'm pretty sure that T95 will be coming after him. And I suspect the T95 knows exactly which direction he went in. But the T95 is not capping. I'm pretty sure that T95 is hunting him. But I think he's going to return the favour by hunting the T95. And the enemy is capping. Oh, that tells us where he is. He's got 2 minutes 53 seconds. I think that's why he's gone into the cap. He thinks that the Object 261 won't try to come and shotgun him, because after all, he's a tank destroyer. But he's got a very slow turn circle, and the Object 261 is quite fast. So he can come up on this T95 and give him a nice shotgun, and if he can't shotgun him, he'll shoot at him from a distance. Okay, he's lined up the shot. He's going to do it manually, and he gets a lovely reset there. And the T95 must realise that if he doesn't come after the Object 261, he's going to do that again. And the T95 has fired and missed, and he's come out of the cap. He's coming after the Object 261. That is going to be a fatal mistake. It's an absolutely fatal mistake, because this incoming shell can actually set up an ambush. He can ambush this T95 and take him out. Yep, there he is. He's chasing. And he fires again, and he misses again. Now, let Object 261, let the T95 meet an incoming shell. Unfortunately, he's got a red line, which means he can't fire from here. But he will be able to, and he gets another shotgun into that T95. It's another premium round, but it's worth it. I think the rest of his team are really enjoying this. They're still commentating on it. They like it. Yes, they're saying good, affirmative. Use premium HE. Exactly right. Make the enemy pay. Take the battle to them. Only 1 minute left. The T95 cannot win by capping. He has to find and kill the 261, and the 261 is going to do the same to him. But if that T95 has gone down the south channel, he's going to come up on him and whack him in the side like this. And that's it! He's won! 241 hit points, and he wins it for his team, shotgun style. That is how we Arty. We Arty to win. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, incoming shell. That was a really good battle. And look at the end of battle results. It's only a third-class tanker, but it should be a mastery, an ace tanker, because he took the battle to the enemy. And a third-class battle for incoming shell in the Object 261. He picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, crew capacitation or module damage. But best of all, he got a defender medal, so he did get an epic medal out of that battle. Oh dear, he did damage of 1,987 hit points, which is a bit down the table, but he did pick up the win for the team. He got 2 kills, which is joint top with the rest of the team, and he picked up 721 base experience points. He fired 13 rounds, got 7 direct hits, 6 penetrations, 7 splash damage, did damage of 1,987 hit points, of which 1,502 were at more than 300 meters. He damaged 6 of the enemy, he killed 2 of them. He also did stun assistance damage of 46 hit points and caused 12 stuns, but he did stop 100 capture points. That's because he hit the Object 261 whilst it was in the cap initially. It pulled out of the cap, it went back into the cap, and he hit it again the second time round, as well as hitting the T95 whilst he was capping, and he picked up at least 100 hit points between the different vehicles. 100 cap points rather. On a premium count, he earned 33,554 credits. He also had a personal reserves bonus going, so he picked up an additional 16,776 credits. And so the total came to 50,331 credits after ammunition resupply, and he did use a lot of premium ammo and consumables. He still took away 10,531 credits, so he made a profit on that battle, and that was a tier 10 battle. He received base XP on a premium account of 1,082. It was ×3 for the first victory of the day, and the personal reserves bonus of 2,163 experience points gives him a grand total of 5,410 experience points in total, which is a massive amount. So well done, incoming shell. That was a great replay, and thank you so much for sending that one in, because it was well worth watching. It's how we Arty. This is how we fight. We fight and we win, and that's how it's done. So well done indeed, incoming shell. If you enjoyed this replay, and you can tell that I definitely did enjoy this replay, please do give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully I'll be seeing you as the subject of our next replay.